Hello, Mother. I hope you're doing real good today. I miss you a whole lot. I was thinking about you today. Just wanted to send you a message. Now, I know I have some other people might be looking at this too, so I was thinking about compiling a list of things we could do for other people. Um, Show kindness, make somebody else's life just a little bit better. And, I was thinking, it doesn't take a big thing to do things for others and make their day. You never know what's going on in someone's day to maybe bring them down, and little things you do might really make their day. So I was thinking, I was driving down the road and I don't know what I did, but apparently I did something to offend someone behind me, and they passed, and they, with both hands, they were letting me know that I was number one. Well, I do appreciate you thinking I'm number one, but um, the way you drove past me and blew your horn and gunned your car, I didn't feel like you really thought I was number one. So, let's try to be courteous to people out on the road. And if we can, when the traffic's very heavy and congested, if we can kind of let somebody out, to show them, kind of take the lead and let them know the way we should treat our neighbors out on the road. Be courteous of others. If someone's irritated and they need to get past you, I had a relative, and I couldn't believe this, as old as they were. But they told me when somebody gets too close to their bumper, they put their foot on the brake and they brake. Folks, why would you do that? If someone's irritated and they want to get by, you never know. They might be taking someone to the hospital. They might be meeting someone at the hospital. You never know what circumstances it's causing for these people to be anxious about getting down the road. We don't know their circumstances. So if somebody needs to get past you, let them go. If you have to pull into something, if you're on a little bitty 2-lane road and someone's letting you know, I really need to get past you, politely to put your turn signal on, and when it's safe, pull over and let them people go. You don't know what's going on in their life. Why assume they're being a jerk? Maybe they're not. And if you're in a grocery store and you see someone that's having to struggle and count change to pay for an item, and it's easy and handy for you to pull out a couple of bucks so they don't have to count that handful of change out, tell them, say, keep your change. You may need it later. Let me pay for this for you. And sometimes some people don't even need help. They might be fine financially. And you might be in the McDonald's line or whatever, and you can just say, I want to buy your coffee. I want to buy your meal. You don't know what that does to people to see that kind of action. And they want to go and help their fellow human, their fellow man. You just never know. If you see an older person struggling, going to the parking lot with their cart, invite to take their cart. Maybe to carry out a bag of cat food or something. Whatever you can think of to help people out. Maybe at the place where you go to worship, maybe there's a mom or a dad that's having to deal with one crying baby, or maybe they've got several children and they could use a helping hand. Give them a helping hand. We need to be more in tune with helping one another. So instead of thinking that other people are just jerks, sometimes they come off very rude and short with you, maybe you can think, I wonder what's happened in their life today or their past that's made them feel this way. But I'm going to try to do good by them. I mean, honestly, aren't we supposed to be Christ-like? Think about Jesus. When people were being mean to him, he blessed them. He wasn't rude, didn't try to hurt them. He was peaceful, and he tried to think of others. He always thought of others before he thought of himself. So whether you're a believer in the Christ or not, you got to admit, it's better to be Christ-like. The lessons that are in the Bible, whether you believe it or not, whether you believe that the Bible was written by inspired men that was inspired by God, whether you believe it or not, those lessons make life enjoyable, not only for you, but for others around you. I mean, you think about where it talks about where you shouldn't hate anyone. Really think about it. When you're angry or you're hating someone, who suffers the most? That person that you're disliking, or you're upset with, or hating, or yourself? I know from personal lessons that when I'm upset with somebody, it really bothers me. So I've got to get rid of that anger. Get rid of it. And sometimes it's not easy. And, God says to go to that person. Explain to them your feelings and try to work it out so that you're not in anguish. And the person that may have offended you, they may have done it without even thinking about it. I know that in the past, I have gotten upset with people and go to them and they say, well, I never knew I did that. I am sorry. I just didn't know. I'm very, very sorry that I offended you. And I think, wow, what kind of state of mind were they in not to know what they did to me? But sometimes people really don't know. So let me know things that you've had to deal with to get past persons offending you, or maybe what you've done to get the other person to forgive you of something you've done for them. Or let me know an act of kindness that some of us may not think about, and it may brighten somebody else's day. There's so many ways that we can make someone's day better. So many different acts of kindness. Maybe giving somebody your cab or whatever. I don't know. Maybe taking them a dozen eggs. I find I have a lot of extra eggs, and I never knew it. But I'll give people a person a dozen eggs, and they think it's a really big deal. They say, "I really love these eggs. Thank you." So something that you might not think is anything, somebody else might look at it as a really big thing. So it's good. It's been good talking to you today. I hope that you have had a really good day. And if I know you, I've subscribed to you. I subscribe about everybody. I wish that I had time to go through everyone's videos and to watch them, see what's going on in their life, and try to encourage them. I know some of the people that are on YouTube, they go through some really difficult things. And so, you guys, I wish I could be there for you. But if I can't, I hope someone else is. You guys have a lovely day, and thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate your videos. Bye. Oh, one thing, Mother, I want to say I love you. And I really wanted to come up there and see you this weekend, but the rains came, and I had things that I got way behind on. But I know the time is coming when I'll have a little bit of time again, and as soon as I can get up there, I'm going to see you. I love you very much. Bye, Mother.